guys, this is JV3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Scunthorpe United, and we are here towards the end of the season. Only 5 games remain. We've got a good contest here against Tottenham, and then we have a game against Burnley, and really now at this point it's just trying to do as best we can. We gotta try and create some offense and kind of try and figure out that for next season, because George Wood's been quiet lately, and if we don't have the 3 big guys up top scoring goals, we really have no other alternative. So we're going to try and play around. Let's get ready for next season, hopefully make a push to try and get that top 4 spot and get ourselves to the Champions League. But let's start here with Tottenham. So we'll get into the game here against Tottenham, and it is Dave Fraser coming in at the back. It's going to be a tough test for him, but he should add some good height to our back line, so hopefully he can do the job and replace a Jackson. Let's get into this one, see if we can grab 3 points. And we'll get this one underway. Into the corner, Awazi slows him down. They get back into the top. Manelik's there, though, in a good position. It gets behind him, though. Hung can't break it up, and it's a big shot that goes off of Yijit. And it's an opening shot there for Tottenham. But luckily defended well by Yijit. Goes for a corner. Corner kick to be taken here by Tottenham. It's a good one in. Wang knocks it back to the top of the box. Controlled, big shot over the bar. Into the box, go Tottenham. Harry Kane now. Fraser on him, puts good pressure. Oh, he sneaks a pass through. They get right in front, and it's going to be the back of the net. Oh, Harry Kane, just a beautiful pass to really set that one up, too. I mean, young Fraser, not ready for prime time, and we just don't have another center back to put in there. And it's going to be Tottenham who's going to take an early 1-0 lead. We'll take a pass. Oh, look at the pass there, right between Alanvik. No one can get in front. Awazi tries to deflect it, couldn't do it, and it's in the back of the net early. Alanvik runs onto the ball, looking for Wang on a good pass. Wang going to try and push in. Cuts back, gets into a good position, launches a shot, but it's going to be into the corner. Off the deflected shot, it goes off the keeper. A really good move by Wang to get back in there for Scunthorpe United, but couldn't put it in the back of the net. Manelik gets it quickly to Marchenko. Goes in the middle. It's George Wood. George Wood looking to lay a pass out for Wang. He beats a defender. Couldn't beat the second chance. George Wood, though, picks up the loose ball. It's going to go down into Marchenko. He's going to make a nice move and puts a good shot on, but saved by the keeper. Top of the box. Harry Kane gets the ball, lays it off. Alanvik can't get there. Fraser on Harry Kane again. Big pressure, and Alanvik wins the ball. Oh, Marchenko, though, going to turn it right back over. Fraser, though, comes back up with the ball again. Oh, intercepted pass, though, and they're going to have a chance. Harry Kane, Hung tries to slow him up, couldn't do it. Fraser can't get on the angle, but Yijit closes down the near post and keeps him out just barely out of the back of the net. Goes for another corner kick. Marchenko. Off center to Manelik. Tried to go to George Wood. Now goes to Conceição. Conceição going to try and drive in here. Looking for maybe a cross. Couldn't find one. Tries to cut it back to Marchenko. Couldn't do it. Loose ball in the box, and it's going to be cleared away by Tottenham. Wang makes it through. Back up to George Wood. George Wood through to Conceição. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he nets it. And we're back level just before halftime. We've had some good build-ups. In fairness to Scunthorpe United, and it's finally Conceição breaking the back of the net here. Gets a good pass there from George Wood, splits the 2 defenders, and we finally beat them. It's in the back of the net. Scunthorpe United back level, 1-1 here with Tottenham. They try to get through and do. Harry Kane now, top of the box, launches it, and Yijit, a strong hand, keeps him out. It'll be a corner here to end the first half. I mean, Yijit with a couple big saves here in the first half to keep him out and keep this game level at 1 as Conceição boots it long. 1-1 into halftime. Oh, good ball into the box. Alanvik couldn't get there. Marchenko misses with the tackle, trying to break it up. It's Guzman now trying to get there. He takes a big deflection and couldn't get the ball 1, but it's deflected out, relieves the pressure. Harry Kane back in, takes a shot, and into the side netting it goes. Driving in, Tottenham, looking for a cross. Awazi slows him down, misses with the tackle. It's going to be right in there. Hung breaks it up, can't win the ball. Allenvik and Guzman comes in with a big tackle to boot it out. Cross goes in, it's going to be a chance. Allenvik couldn't get there. No, loose ball, and it bounces right there for him. Oh, and they're going to find a late goal to take a lead, 2-1. Unfortunate there. Hung and Allenvik were both there and just couldn't get it cleared out. Yidget stayed on his line. I mean, fair to him, the defenders were there, and you got to do a better job clearing that ball out. It's going to be 2-1 here in the 73rd minute. A weak cross, and it bounces right there. Just no one was able to get back there. Frazier just not good with the awareness yet. Still young, still coming along, and it'll be 2-1. Oh, Jelen finds a good wide pass here to Marchenko. Marchenko driving in. Going to get into the box here. Can he find an angle? No. Has to cut back. Tries to center it. It's right in front for George Wood, and it does find the back of the net. Might have taken a deflection. Oh, and what a pass that was to find George Wood right in front of the net, and hopefully that will get him going here for the end of the season. He's been quiet as of late. Had that big couple games where he had a bunch of goals all in quick succession, and that one just bounces right off his foot, uses the momentum and directs it into the back of the net, and it's going to be 2-2. It's out wide. Hung gets in there, edge of the box, breaks it up. Oh, Harry Kane steps in a Frazier, but luckily no angle goes out. Wazzy gets it up to George Wood. He'll try and move it down. Has Richter. Gonna look for something back into the middle. Couldn't find anyone. Has now a pass to George Wood. George Wood, can he center it? Looking for it. It's a chance. Oh, deflected away off the shot from Guzman. And that'll do it. It's a 2-2 draw here against Tottenham. I mean, a good showing. I mean, the Tottenham fans are upset, and rightfully. I mean, we did a great job. Frazier, the young man at the back, holding up Harry Kane, who is in control of the Golden Boot race. I think he's in the top 3. And they had good possession, but we took advantage when we had it. We get the 2 goals. It's a 9.1 to George Wood, Wang a 6.9, Bailey 6.5, Conceição 7.6, Yidget 7.5, Awazi 6.5, Hung 6.9, Frazier a 7.1, Allenvik 7.5, Richter 6.8, Mintalik 7.0, Guzman 6.7, Marchenko an 8.3, Jelen 6.7, and that does it. 2-2 here with Tottenham. So we are here, second month in Ghana, and it's brought back one player we're going to bring in right away. It's Henry Sadami, 5'8", 77 and 94 potential. Probably another Cam, but we'll take all the talent we can get at this point. Let's bring him into the academy. And we're here, second month in Japan, and we have another good player here, another winger probably, or a right midfielder. It's Hisashi Matsura. 56 to 70 over, or 74 overall, 74 to 94, some good height at 6'1". We'll bring him into the academy. So we have 2 players here in the Czech Republic that we'll keep an eye on. The first is Alubis Novak. We're actually going to hold on. His evaluation isn't very high, so I think that overall is still going to be pretty low. And then we will take a look at another player here in Andrzej Reznik, 53 to 67 overall, but great potential in a true out-and-out striker. And we are here in the Youth Academy, and we will start to bring some of these players in as we get to the end of the season. We actually lost a player. I'm not sure who it was. I have to go back and look. We will get rid of Dahan. He's just, you know, going to take too long to kind of come along and doesn't have great potential compared to, I mean, obviously some of this really strong depth that we have at this point. We do have Ernst Anzinger, who might bring in, we'll have to take a look. We will get rid of Market, 15 years of age, and potential kind of not really what we need compared to, I mean, just a real deep position in the midfield. We have Kajal Dahl, who we will bring in, midfielder 63, and good potential. And really at this point, we're just kind of getting really picky. We'll clear out basically anything that's really below a 90. 6'5", though, we'll hold on to Aboleto. I do like that height on him, and We'll take a look at Murad Hamadi. We'll bring in left winger. Good potential there. Should be a good player. We just brought in Osakawa in the last window, so we'll hold on to him. Still growing. Matsura, a 60 overall, who we just brought in. And then we have Sadami, a cam, 61 overall. We'll see where that potential goes. Resnick, looking good. You know, obviously going to take a long time to grow, but we've got some really powerful strikers, and hopefully if we can get some training into them, you know, maybe see them in here in the future. So we'll get into the game here against Burnley. No change to the lineup, so we'll stick with it with Fraser at the back. He did it all right, and you know, that height can always help, and we really don't have much other depth, so let's get Fraser in here. Let's see if we can get a victory against Burnley. And we'll get this one underway. Oh, nice interception by Conceição. Holds up the ball, gets forward. Now looking for a pass here to George Wood. Can he split the defenders? Does. Gets around, absolutely leveled, and no penalty given for Scunthorpe United. Sanchez gets good pass up here. Marchenko races out. It's going to be a big shot, and we rely on Nugent again to deflect that one away out for a corner. Wazi picks off the pass here to Bailey. Bailey now rushing forward. Going to try and get something started here for Scunthorpe United. Splits it through two defenders to Conceição. Drives in. Cuts back. Has a good... Oh, rattles the crossbar. Needed to keep that one down in a good position. And it goes off. And it's going to be turned over by Manelik. Fraser out wide, lays it off here to Allenvik. It's a good cross. Awazi's got it covered. It takes a deflection, and Nugent picks up the loose ball. Conceição on the loose ball in the midfield, driving forward, trying to get some offense started for Scunthorpe as he takes it down. Looking for a cross here into the box. Looking for it. No, takes a deflection, almost back on net, and goes for a corner. Good cross. Fraser handles well. Gets it off to Wang. He'll move it up to Conceição. And some offense here. Looking for George Wood. Splits two defenders. George Wood on a run. We haven't had great angles when we've gotten into the final third. Cut back inside. Looking for it in front. And it just trickles right to the keeper and rolls out to end what probably is the first half. And it's all even 0-0. Bailey through to Wang. They'll try and find some space. Has George Wood. George Wood, surrounded by a few defenders, circles back, looking to find some space, cuts back, has it top of the box, takes a good strike, oh, and he nets it. George Wood, that's what he can do by himself from the top of the box, put some power behind it, and it will find the back of the net. And we start off the second half way better than we did in the first. Both teams only with one shot, and now we find our second, and it bends just past the keeper into the back of the net. It's 1-0 Scunthorpe United. Well, they get the ball behind. Manelik couldn't get there. It's a long cross. Yujit taps it away. It's going to be wrong. No! You got to do a better job punching that away. Oh, and they're going to find it as Yujit's laying on the ground. It will be 1-1 here with Burnley as they find their opening goal on what comes on a long cross. Manelik couldn't get out there, but, I mean, Fraser was there. No one's real fault there other than maybe Yujit taps that one out of danger and puts it, you know, out of play maybe. But Sanchez comes up with the header as Allenvik loses his man trying to win the ball. And it's 1-1. Marchenko back on it though. Wang now gets it back onto George Wood. He's going to have a chance. Can he find the back of the hole? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. George Wood coming alive here at the end of the season. We thought that goal in the last game might help him out, and it surely has. Now he has 2 against Burnley, and he is starting to heat up for the final run down the stretch. He'll make it 2-1 Scunthorpe United. Richter goes off to Awazi. Pushing forward is Awazi now, trying to get away from a defender. Holds up, centers it here to Richter. Richter going to drive wide, cuts back inside now. Can he find a ball? George Wood loses it, gains it back, has one more man to beat, gets there, top of the, oh, couldn't get that shot off. Manelik, though, knocks it back down to Wang. Wang now holds it up. Richter, top of the box. Oh, no, goes down and couldn't get the shot off either. Oh, Wang intercepts it again, though. Scunthorpe United controlling the ball here, not letting Burnley get anything going. It's into Richter. He'll pop it up. Has George Wood there, knocked away. Sikora puts his head down and gets running. Holds the ball up. Back into Patera, off to Wang. Wang through to George Wood. He'll hold it up. Can he find a pass here? Wang back onto Patera. He'll have a strong. Oh, yes, Patera puts one in to end the game. 3-1. And a nice little build-up there to finish it off. We find the back of the net yet again. 3-1. Scunthorpe United as George Wood dances around, lays it to Wang, and just lays it up there, top of the box, dead on the keeper, and puts it home with a good power. And that will end the game. 3-1, Scunthorpe United all over Burnley. And finally putting some momentum together to get a victory. And we find some good amount of goals too. We find the offense. George Wood picking it up finally with 2 goals as he's been just, I mean, like we've said, dead quiet in the past couple. I mean, not many shots for either team. Somehow find 3 goals. It's Wang with a 9.4, all 3 assists. Segura a 6.3, George Wood a 9.4, Patera 7.9, Conceição 7.3, Marchenko 7.2, Bailey 7.7, Yujit 7.3, Awazi 7.5, Hung 7.5, Frazier 7.4, Allenvik 7.3, Richter a 6.7, Manelik 7.7, and that does it. It's 3-1 over Burnley. So we have loaned out 2 of the players that we had brought in earlier, in Harry Gauthier and Evan Park. So Evan Park will leave us here at the end of the season. He'll play next season with Swansea City, so I think that's a good move for him. And then Harry Gauthier will head back. The Canadian will head back to the North American League in the MLS. He'll play with the San Jose Earthquakes for a 1-year loan. All right, so that will do it for us here in this one. We pick up 4 points and good points too. Tottenham, I mean, a good side, and we played them to a draw and really almost could have played for a win there. I mean, we had a good showing there, and you know, we put it on Burnley. I'm pretty sure they are bottom of the table though, so that's a good victory though. You know, George Wood starts firing again. You know, maybe we can see ourselves. You know, I'd like to get into the top 10. I mean, it's right there. I mean, we got to get into the top 10. I think that's real good mid-table. I mean, that's a good showing coming up in our first year. I still think we have a lot of growing. We still need help on the depth. I still think maybe Bailey and Manelik and Conceição and Wang could all do a little bit better, because I'd like to get them up to closer to 90 overall so we could really compete with the big boys in Man City and Liverpool. But you know what? We're improving. We've got some good hope here for the future, but that'll do it for us here in this one. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.